Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH Ba, Yahawashi Ba, Waharakakadash, shalom to the elect. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, okay? So I wanted to go into a quick lesson dealing with the wall of Jericho, which in the spirit, okay, the wall of Babylon is going to fall just as the wall of Jericho fell, okay? And through the spirit, the Lord has raised up men, just as he did with our forefathers, led by Joshua, okay, to curse out, all right, the captivity that we're all in right now, okay? And in this case, it'd be Babylon the Great, led by the Edomites, all right? And this story is correlating with Jericho, okay? All right, this is similar in parallels, but we're going to stay within the topic of understanding that the Lord is allowing his men and commanding his men to come out and speak, okay, against this captivity. All right, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so this is Joshua 6:1. It says, "Now Jericho was straightly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out and none came in." That's right. So the people of Jericho, just like right now in America, they're confounded by the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, this is a topic of discussion. People are really considering, although a lot are still scoffing, but there are some that are starting to consider that this message may be true. Okay, namely the elect. The people of this world, they have nothing to do with this truth. They don't care. They're just going to continue to be bug outs and people of the world, okay, because that's what they were created to be. All right, verse 2, it says, "And the Lord Yahawah said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor." That's right. So victory is what we speak. Victory is what we're going to continue to speak. We're going to continue to raise the banner against Babylon the Great, just as we did with Jericho, okay? Jericho's walls fell, so will Babylon, all right? Let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah 13, because this is all a future prophecy, although Jericho was a historical place that it was destroyed, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi Ba. But we're going to take that same spirit and we're going to apply it to you, Babylon. All right, this is Isaiah 13:1. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see." It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand," which is telling them off. It says that they may go into the gates of the nobles. That's right. So they're going to go back to their Rothschilds, their Rockefellers, their Gettys, their DuPonts, their Bushes. Okay. They're going to go back and tell them of the message that the Hebrew Israelites are speaking upon, saying that their kingdom's going to fall. It's all according to prophecy. Verse 3, it says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones." Okay. "I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness." And that's what we're doing. Okay. The Lord has raised up men, all right, to come and speak this word and to shout it and to tell to tell the people of this world that your world is about to end. Okay. The systems, like it. The earth is not going anywhere, but the system that is being run, this earth is being run under, okay, is going to end, which is the Edom, or the Edomites. All right. It says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness." That's right. So we're commanded, okay, to come out and speak this word and to tell the people of this world, okay, which is led by Edom, all right, Babylon, all right, which is America, is about to be destroyed. This is Jeremiah 50:1. It says, "The word of the Lord Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard." Okay, let's look at that word standard real quick.
Strong's H 5264. Nasas.
It says, "To be lifted up It says to be lifted up, be displayed. That's right. It says primitive root. It says to gleam from afar, i.e., to be conspicuous of, or to be conspicuous as a to be conspicuous as a signal. That's that standard that the Lord's raising up. Okay, He's showing the entire earth His power through destroying Babylon the Great, just as He did with the wall of Jericho, which the entire city of Jericho fell. Remember what Yahweh said to Joshua: I have given you the king and the city. We're speaking victory. The Lord is going to give us Babylon, which not for us to inhabit and take over and create another America. Hell no, no. He's giving us America in its ruins, okay? Meaning, off of the ruins of Babylon the Great comes the kingdom of heaven back in our land, and we're going to tell them devils they're evicted. And eventually they will be evicted forever after 1,000 years, okay? It says, verse Jeremiah 50:2, it says, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard, okay? Publish and conceal not. All right, the Lord told us and commanded us not to conceal anything. Tell the truth of this devil and everything that he's doing. All right, that's what we're doing. Videos like this. We're going to articles. We're going to World War III. We're going to his charagma being set up. We're going to his jump shot. All right, how people are literally killing over. Literally. One day they're good, the next day they're not. Literally that quick. We told you not to take that damn jump shot, but you did anyway. Whatever. It says, publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken. America's going to be destroyed. Baal is confounded. Your Jesus Christ does not exist. He ain't going to save you. Baal is not going to save you. Satan is not going to save you, y'all. It says, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. And that's where we are. We'll continue to march around the city just like our forefather, okay, Joshua, okay? We're commanded. And it's not of anything that we're doing ourselves, because it's the Lord that gave us the spirit to do that. Let me go to Psalms real quick, okay? The Lord is the one that gave us the spirit to do that. This is Psalms 94:16, okay? And, you know, because like you would think that we're actually doing this on our own. No. Those of us that were meant to serve the Lord, it was already ordained before we were even thought of. Okay, this is Psalms 94:16. It says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's the prophets of Yahawashi. The men of the Lord are the ones that are earmarked, okay, before they were even thought of as an infant, okay, to come and to speak against the evildoers. Verse 17, it says, unless the Lord Yahweh had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. That's right. So a lot of us can think back to the time before we entered into the truth and what we were doing, and we weren't thinking about teaching the Bible on the highways and byways. We weren't thinking about any of that. A lot of us are trying to set up, you know, careers where we could take care of our family and buy our moms a house. You know how Jake is. He loves his mama. Okay. We would think about all these other things, you know, things of the world, you know, meeting a nice girl so I could bring home to my family, all that kind of stuff. But the Lord hit that switch and our true purpose came to the light. Okay. Which is shouting down Babylon the Great. It says, Verse 18, and when I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh, held me up. That's right. So when we go off, when we make decisions that are detrimental, okay, to our standing with the Lord, meaning pissing the Lord off, the Lord may judge us, and usually it's quickly, all right? But then he'll, through his mercy, because we have a greater purpose, all right? Not that the Lord needs us to do anything, no, he doesn't need us to do anything. But, you know, he's bound by his word, and he knew that there were men, all right, that he set up from the beginning of the earth, okay, to come and to speak against the evildoers. And that's what we're doing, okay? It says, verse 19, and even when the elect slip sometimes, when they go off, all right, you may have charges against certain of the elect in the flesh, but through the Spirit they're perfect. All right, verse 19, it says, in the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? That's right. No, that's not going to happen. Esau Edom is not going to prosper. All right. And the Lord just going to allow this to happen forever and ever and ever, and the Lord be okay with it. No. That's why we were sent to shout from the top mountain, all right, which is Babylon the Great, which is America. We're sent to shout this hoe down in front of the entire earth. It says, publish and conceal not. We're showing and exposing Babylon for what it truly is. The people of this earth doesn't like it. Mainly you Babylonians, you Americans. But it's fine. We're not here to appease you. We're here to tell you the truth. All right, verse 20. It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, which is you Edomites, led by you Amalekites, which is a small hatted the 1948er. It says, and condemn the innocent blood. That's what they're doing right now in their 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 24-hour newscast. Okay? It says, but the Lord Yahweh is my defense. The Lord Yahweh is his defense. It says, and my power is the rock of my refuge. That's right. So the Lord has given us his refuge. Although we slip, the Lord is the one there to protect us. He's keeping us calm. He's keeping us in a place where we are productive enough to do his work. All right. Verse 23, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord Yahweh, our power, shall cut them off. That's right. So the Lord is cutting them off. There's nothing more than what we really need to do other than what the Lord has commanded us to do. When you keep it simple in that matter, then and allow the Lord to work on your behalf, guess what? Things start to happen, such as the walls of Jericho falling. And they are falling, y'all. Look at the financial system falling apart, inflation increasing, gas prices going up, diesel going up, food prices going up. After a while, there's going to be a talking point about maybe conserving. And then after that, well, maybe we need to go back to, cannibalism. That'll be a talking point, y'all. Don't say we're crazy now and then later on realize we were telling you the truth the whole time. This is a part of the walls of Jericho falling down. These economic turmoils, the people being languishing, these are all a part of the walls of Jericho falling. Okay? Let's go back to Joshua. Joshua 6:3, it says, and ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go around about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. That's right. Verse 4, and 7 priests shall be, it says, and 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. It says, and the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priest shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, which they're going to hold it, okay, they're going to hold that sound, right? And when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout. It says, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priest and said unto them, take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns. It says, before the ark of the Lord Yahweh. So Joshua was tasked with getting everything organized as the Lord has commanded. All right, just as we have right now, we have men that are commanded to get us in order, just as before Yahawashi makes his return. Okay, we believe those men to be, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All right, whether you agree or not is of no consequence to us. Okay, it says, verse 7, and he said unto the people, pass on and compass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the ark of the Lord Yahweh. And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, with the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horns, passed on before the Lord Yahweh, and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant with the Lord Yahweh followed them. And the armed men went before the priest that blew with the trumpets, and the reward came after the ark. And the priest, it's like the priest going on and blowing with the trumpets. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, ye shall not shout, okay, until the time is right, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until the day I bid you shout, then shall ye shout. That's right. So as we're commanded, we're getting in order, and we're being set on our feet before the devil, before our enemies, and it's really, really messing with them. Okay, it's really, really messing with them. They have no understanding of what's going on. They mock what they don't understand, but now they're starting to see things are falling apart. There's a great shaking. The spirit is starting to reveal itself, and the people of this world are starting to realize, oh my goodness, what the hell is going on? This is Isaiah 13 and 6, okay? Just as the elder Joshua, okay, he said, all right, he commanded the people to shout at the right time. Well, this is that right time. This is Isaiah 13 and 7 and 13 and 6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. That's right. So the Lord has promised, all right, just as he did during the time of the wall of Jericho falling, the wall of Babylon will fall as well. Okay, verse 7, it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. That's right. And that's starting with the people who are at the very top, which is of you elite. See, don't let them fool you because they're acting like they're in the power seat and they think that they have everything under the control. No, no, no. They are very, very much vexed by this message, and they're scared as hell. They're scared as hell. Okay. Jeremiah 15:43. The king of Babylon have heard the report of them, and his hands wax feeble. That's right. He is scared as hell. It says, anguish took hold of him, and pains as a woman in travail. That's right. So this devil, led by the Amalekite himself, the small hatter, the 1948er himself, is now starting to get really, really nervous. So now everything's anti-Semitic. If you've noticed, all right, verse 45, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purposes, that he have proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. That's right. So them small hatters that's over in the land of Israel right now, okay, humping the wall, okay, with those small hats on, sweating furiously, okay, trying to confound the message of Yahawashi, which ain't working, by the way. They're getting nervous. They're getting more scared, and they don't know what to do. Satan has forsaken them. Because guess what? Satan works for the Most High power, just like everybody else does. Even you devils, you work for the Most High, Yahweh. You just do it on the left-hand side. He got you in the trick bag, y'all. Okay? Let's go to back to Joshua, finish it off. Because I did a video earlier, you know what I mean? And it just didn't, the sound didn't come out. It's crazy. Satan, man. All right, let's finish off in the story. This is Joshua 6 and 11. It says, so the ark of the Lord Yahweh compassed the city, going about it once, and they came into the camp and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord Yahweh, and 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord Yahweh went on continually and blew with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them, but with the reward came after the ark of the Lord Yahweh, the priest going on and blowing with the trumpets. Everything is in order, right? This is everything is being played in order, okay? Just as we are in these days. And the second day they compassed the city once and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. So they did as the Lord commanded them, okay? All those days. And guess what? The people of the city was like, what the fuck are these niggas doing? But here's the kicker, verse 15. And it came to pass on the seventh day that they rose early about the dawning of the day and compassed the city about the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, shout, for the Lord Yahweh hath given you the city. Victory, y'all. That's what we're shouting unto you. Victory. We're shouting that we have the victory through the spirit and power of Yahawashi Ba Yahawashi. And what is it doing to the people of the city? Which in this time, at that time it was Jericho, this time it's Babylon the Great. The people are what? Isaiah 13:7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames before the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. That's right, and it's talking about 2/3 of the nation of Israel as well. See, because the Charles Barkleys and the Shaquille O'Neals, they're part of the 2/3, okay, for the most part. They've bought into this system. They don't want to go anywhere. They like it here in America. Well, you can stay here, okay? You can stay here with the flames and the fire that's going to consume this place. All right. Yeah, that's it on that. All right, so we'll go and finish off in Joshua. Joshua 6 and 17, and the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that are therein, to the Lord Yahweh. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, which she's the one that helped us, all right, stake out the place, okay? Which she's a heathen, and she was working as a spy for the Israelites. So Rahab the harlot is okay in our books, okay? It says, only Rahab the harlot shall live, and she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. That's right. So, hey, look, man, this story is highly spiritual. It's beautiful when you understand it and break it down and apply it to the times that we're in right now. The spirit that was going on in that time is back here today. Nothing new is under the sun. And we're back now shouting down the walls of Babylon. And there's a Rahab the harlot somewhere helping us. It's through the spirit of power of Yahawashi Ba Yahawashi anyway. But I'm going to leave you there. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawashi Ba Yahawashi, Ba Hashem, Shalom to the elect.